Hi everyone, welcome to Learning Math with VK. Today we explore lesson 22 in algebra, simplifying and rationalizing radical expressions. 1. Simplifying radical expression. Let's take a look at a few examples. So example, root 8 minus root of 50. Well, these two radicals, they're not the same. We just have to simplify each one to see. Root 8 is the same as root 4 times 2. Root of 50 is the same as root of 25 times 2. So we have root 4, root 2 minus root 25, root 2. 2 root 2 minus 5 root 2. We have the same radical, root 2. It is a common factor. So we can factor out the root 2. And we have 2 minus 5, negative 3, root 2. Pretty cool, huh? Another example is 2 root x to the 3 minus square root of 25 x. Root x to the 3 is the same as root x squared times x minus root of 25. So that's 5 squared x. Root x squared is x, so 2 times x root x minus 5 root x. And from there we see that we have the same radical root x, so we factor out the root x and we have 2x minus 5, assuming that x is positive. Okay. Example. Yeah, what happens if we multiply them together instead of subtracting them? 2 root x to the 3 multiplied by 25 root 25x. Well, we can multiply the radical together. So 2 root of x to the 3 times 25x, and we have 2 square root of 25 is 5 square, x to the 3 times x is x square times x square. The square going to get rid of the square root, so we have 2 times 5 times x, which gives us 10x squared. Pretty cool, huh? Well, one more. 2 root 3 minus 1 multiplied by 2 root 3 plus 1. Okay, so to do this multiplication, we get the FOIL. 2 root 3 times 2 root 3. And then plus 2 root 3 times 1 minus 1 times 2 root 3 minus 1 times 1. Two times 2 is 4, root 3 is 3. So together we have 4 times 3, which is 12. Plus 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 is gone. Minus 1. And it is 11. Notice that you can do this another way, because 2 root 3 minus 1 is a minus b. Right? 2 root 3 plus 1, a plus b. So if you use the difference of 2 square, then a minus b times a plus b is just a square minus b square. A square here is 2 root 3 square minus b is 1. So 1 square. 2 root 3 square is 2 square root 3 square minus 1. Okay. 4 times 3 minus 1 is 12 minus 1, 11. 2. Rationalizing radical expression. We have two cases. Case 1, divide by one term radical. Example, 1 over root 2. Remember, the denominator of a fraction has to be an integer. So to get rid of the square root 2, we can multiply by itself root 2. So it's going to be root 2 over root 2 because we want to multiply by the number 1. 1 times root 2 is root 2. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. So this root 2 over 2. And we just rationalize it because this means half of square root 2. Here comes another example. 2 over 3 root 6. Well, we have the radical root 6. Can I get rid of it? Multiply by root 6. On the top going to be root 6. So we have 2 root 6 over 3 times 6. And then we can rewrite 6 as 2 times 3. So 2 root 6 over 3 times 2 times 3. Cancel out a common factor. And we have root 6 over 9. Yay! Denominator is the integer. Case number 2, divide by 2 term radical. Example, root 2 over root 6 plus 2. Well, in order to get the denominator into an integer, we're going to rely on the difference of 2 square. Just like what we did in the earlier example. This one. Okay. I'm going to multiply this by root 6 minus 2. Root 6 minus 2. We call this the conjugate. This is the conjugate. Root 2 times root 6 is root 12. Root 2 times negative 2 is minus 2. Root 2 over. On the bottom, we have root 6 square minus 2 square. Root 12 is root 4 times 3, so 2 root 3 minus 2 root 2 over. Down here we have 6 minus 4. We can factor out the 2 from the top. So 2 root 3 minus root 2 over 2. 2 is the same as 2 times 1. So get rid of the common factor and ta-da! We have root 3 minus root 2. Pretty slick. Another example is the 2 over root x minus 1. Similarly, we're going to multiply by the conjugate of root x minus 1, which is root x plus 1. Root x plus 1. So on the top, we have 2 root x plus 2 over the bottom is root x squared minus 1 squared. 2 root x plus 2 over x minus 1. That's it. There's nothing, no common factor here. That is the answer. No more radical in the denominator. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the content useful. Please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. I'll see you in the next video.